Hey guys, it's Andrea, and today is Friday, which means it's new release Friday, and we have two reformatted kits today. One little thing I did want to mention before getting into these is that there is two new sections in the shop. Well, I don't know if they're new. One is the final stock section, which I have added a bunch of new things. A lot of them will not sell out, I don't think. I think a lot of them I probably will discontinue prior to them selling out. I am getting rid of things to make room for new items as well as for reformats. So those will be in the final stock. Most of those are 50% off right now, and I will also be putting May items for 50% off what is left. Also, there is a spring sale right now, so everything in there is 25% off. Nothing is going away. It's just a little discount on some of our most loved items. So check those two sections out whenever you guys are checking out today. But today I am super excited. One of these kits, I'm so excited about. I did two reformats, and normally what I do is I just kind of zoom through reformats because it's just changing a couple things, adding a couple things, switching things around. But one, I kind of went in and kind of went a little ham on the reformats. So first things first is I am restocking, this is not included in the two, I am restocking one kit that has been the most requested to be restocked, and I'm doing a very limited restock. I'm only going to restock 100 of them, but I am restocking by the sea with one change. So it's still going to have the mini freebie on top, so the sampler. Then you have the functional on top, gorgeous as always. Again, this is the kit that Kirsten inspired. Then you got your morning, day, night headers. You got your little things. You have your ombre heart checklist, and you have the second functional sheet. Your full boxes, again, gorgeous. And then the washi, we did change this to have our thicker bottom washi, which you guys seemed to love last week. I'm super happy about that. So I went ahead and had them make an extra 100 of those because I know that a lot of you guys were bummed that you didn't get your hands on them. And it's probably one of our fastest selling out kits as far as we made a ton of them, and they went way faster than we thought. So those will be restocked with these two reformats. I'm gonna say my favorite for last. So the first one is Beach, and I love this one. It came out around the same time last year. I love these colors. It's so beachy. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit more. So pretty. So this is the freebie on top. I love it. It's so oceany and pretty. And then here you have your deco on top. I love this deco. I think it's so pretty, so nautical. I love it. Life is better at the beach. Super pretty. Again, your headers, your littles, your other functional sheets. So you have your 4 solid, your 4 patterned, your 2 weekly ombre, your mini icons, your habit sticker, and your appointment label. Then there is the full boxes. They are the same as they were before, just loving them. And then the ombre art checklist, and then you have your thicker bottom washi, your 5 patterned washi selections, and then your 4 solids. So you have all of that, and that is Beach, and love this one. I actually released both of these kits that I'm doing this week at the same time last year, so it's pretty cool. So there is that. Gotta kill a bug. Then there is the mini kit, which again has the freebie, the functional sheet with the deco on top. Then you have your sheet that's exclusive to the mini kit that has the 2 full boxes, the weekly ombre, the ombre heart checklist, 2 pattern boxes, 2 solids, some headers, and then some little things. And then you have your bottom washi, your regular washi, and then your solid washi, which I am loving. Loving this. I know a lot of people are missing the icons, but it is the first thing that I'm reformatting with many more colors than there were before, so definitely stay tuned for those. And then my favorite, I'm so excited, and we are bringing back Mermaid, which is another one of our most requested kits to come back. So you have your freebie on top, and then this is my favorite page because of this deco. So whenever I reformatted this, I could have went and just did it the way I did with Beach and just pop it in, done. But I really spent some time on this. First of all, if you have this from last year, it is different. It is different because the colors are a little bit brighter. I wish I had it the same one from last year. I went in and made the colors a little bit brighter. I went with some different colors. They were a lot more muted and dark and deep last year, so I brightened them up a little bit. And also, I'll show you guys the next thing after I finish. Let's just start at the beginning. So the deco is so pretty. I made sure that the colors match so nice, like the teal to the teal and the blue and the purple. And then also, if you look super close, it's watercolor, so you get the mermaid effect, but it also has a very light glitter pattern. So spent a lot of time on that, kind of tweaking it, because I wanted it to have the glitter, but I didn't want it to be too much glitter. It was a whole thing. Then you have the full box, which is there's a million fish in the sea, but I'm a mermaid. And I just thought that that was like a really good one. Love these colors. I like it so much more than last year. I know a lot of people loved it last year, but I think that these color changes, like when you see it in person, you're gonna be like, whoa. Especially if you had it last year, it's completely different from this year as far as the colors. They're just, in my opinion, so much prettier. I especially love this color. So you have your headers, your little things. Then you have this guy here, which has your weekly ombres, your mini icons, your habit sticker, your appointment sticker, this blue, your 4 patterned half boxes, your 4 solid half boxes, and then this is the full box sheet, which again, it looks the same to the naked eye, but if you look up really close, I did add a slight glitter pattern in all of the boxes, just to kind of tie it together. When I was looking at this, I was like, it's really pretty, but you know what would be better? Glitter. So I added in the glitter, and I just think that it looks so pretty, and it just kind of like ties everything together. I'll kind of zoom in again so you guys can see. Like you can see it a lot in like the bigger patterns, but once you see it in person, you're gonna be able to tell in these. It also kind of gives it a little bit of depth rather it being just a solid pattern on there. So I love these so much, and I love the glitter. It's so like dimensional in color. Then you have your ombre hair checklist, again, gorgeous, and then your washi, which I love. I think it turned out so pretty, and I'm loving it. And then the bottom washi too, it fades from like a purple, still with like the dimensional colors in it, to the like the blue-green glitters, and I just think it's gonna look gorgeous in a spread. So again, this was Mermaid, and I'm actually so pumped about this. I don't know why, like, out of all the kits that this one is like doing it for me, but I just think that the colors, the way that we kind of like brighten them up a little, just really just does it for me. So that was that one, and then I'll go into the mini kit just so you guys can kind of see that, the freebie on top, the functional page, then the exclusive page to this. So you have your 2 full boxes. I wanted to do 1 full glitter and then 1 with like a pattern on it. 2 of the half boxes with patterns, 2 solids, a weekly ombre, an ombre hair checklist, headers, littles, and then your washi page as always. So gorgeous. I love it. So that was everything this week. I hope that you guys are half as excited as I am, because I'm super pumped. So we have these 2 reformatted kits. These have not been back in shop for I think a year now. I don't know if we restocked them ever. I don't think we did, but whew, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since these have been in stock. Also, don't forget, if you didn't get your hands on By the Sea, that we do have 100 of those in stock. We probably will not well, I'm pretty sure 100% that we will not restock those again then until next year around the time that it came out. Just because it's pretty much a summer kit in my opinion. So if you want to get your hands on those, definitely check those guys out as well. Also check out our final sale and our spring sale selection, which are on the shop, which are just discounted favorite items. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching and always inspiring me and leaving your feedback, because I always take it into consideration. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!